As the years go by, Mexican people has not been allowed to evolve. The essential proofs are presented since the day one, while we admire the ending of the Mesoamerican civilization. Mexicans cannot determine their destiny according to most of its population. This statement is just a popular opinion, but it has been seen as a fact that the Mexicans do not believe that he can be able to rise in his own country. That is why I want to talk about how tragic it is to exist in a Mexico without success. The recent news as we see it are nothing but shameful. When you look the newspaper as El Universal, El Informador or Uno TV, the first thing you read are actions taken by the government, mainly statements done by the president. We see defenses of governors, the follow of another fellow. We admire religion everywhere, and news from other countries. All of this hides the reality of the abuse that it is imposed to the average Mexican. But I'm not going to talk about what we all know, but what it has made to our philosophy of life. We see no potential in our country. Most of people have always think of the possibility of going away just to succeed. And we say it. Here I won't have a fair income. Here I'll have to work harder. Or here I won't be safe. Even if it's just to go to the United States. There we have 97.21% of the total of Mexicans that reside in another country. According to the Institute of Mexicans Abroad, the total is 11,848,537 people. People run away from the possibility of being stuck in this chain of failure. Seen differently, we can also appreciate how it is mainly not Mexicans' fault. As we heard of their success, just like Víctor Ibarra, Carlos Slim, Dolores del Río, Guillermo González Camarena, Paula Longoria, Octavio Paz, Yalitza Aparicio, Guillermo de Toro, Alejandro González Iñárritu, and I could go on. But this is just to give an idea of how we underestimate the talent of our people. Because Mexicans are able to succeed, but they think that they cannot do it here. A common term to interpret Mexican behavior is to talk about crab mentality. This states how when there are crabs in a bucket and one tries to climb out, the others will pull him back. If the crabs work together, they could escape, but they are unable because of selfishness. And this is sadly true. Art, sports other than soccer, and philosophy are not recognized as important in our mentality. When you look for successful Mexicans on the internet, you will find works such as businessman, or soccer player. Because we easily relate success with money and good relations. We have drowned ourselves. In 2010, according to the National Council to Prevent Discrimination, there were 15.7 million indigenous and 27% of them are older than 15 years and do not know how to read or write. The percentage of people in extreme poverty is 39.2%. That is something that not so many recognize. Nevertheless, when Mexicans succeed, we recognize it as a pride, because that has formed the view that we give to foreign people. We show them our culture, our music, our sense of humor, and our legends. In Mexico, even though we have problems, people matter. And that is something that so many successful countries have lost, their humanity. We have facts of this in tragedies like the recently earthquakes or with the help given to the victims of recent crimes. We can see that when everything is lost and there's no hope, Mexicans rise up.